Hey everybody, XCI here. Welcome back to a blind let's play of Dragon Age Origins. So we have Somley, we have Cole, we have Solace, and we have Sarah. And we're back in Crestwood because while looking at the map, I noticed that, I'll show you, I noticed, because I was going to come back here because I got to go to the store, I got to go back and look at the, see if I can do a buyback. I think the Spider Ichor, I dropped it off there. And then I have this right here, landmarks discovered 9 out of 10. I don't even know where to begin to find where that 10th is, but I want it, and so I don't know how to find it. So we have one, these are landmarks, right? I'm fairly certain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, this looks like an area I haven't checked, possibly this area. This is all mountains as far as I can recall. There we go. So here's the thing, I feel like I need to only sell stuff inside the forge. I need to put everything in the forge just in case I need it again. Yeah, so it's not here. I know I sold stuff too. So I think maybe something wiped.
We won't forget the Inquisition help from no one else would, I promise.
Perfect. But I did check the basement, and the buyback was there. All my stuff was there. So I know I was here. I just validated the video. I came here.
Stefan recites the chant so well. You should hear it.
All right. Well, I can always kill more spiders, I suppose. It is what it is. Okay, let's. This feels like I've done all this. The pit and the pond. That was that part. Maybe this looks like a path right here. This also looks like it's done here. No, this looks like it's done here. So maybe this. Alright, where's the quickest way? This one. Let's try this. And there's that bridge, and that's it. There's nothing here. I feel like that is the end. Or can I... What? Can I... Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I thought this was the end. Hold on a second. Oh, it is. It is. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be... This is gonna be painful. For sure this was a dead end? Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, this path ends at an unclimbable piece of rock there. I'm not gonna bother with the horse. I'm just gonna say it's not possible. And now let's hug this whole edge here. Let's see if we can't find something. That's gonna wipe. That's gonna go down. Yeah, that's gonna go down. Okay, so what way am I facing here? Right here. This is gonna get us to, yeah, where we fought the dragon. So this is done, man. 9 shown. What? Fog of war right here? Oh, let go. There's a little bit of a fog of war there. Maybe here? Maybe right here? That looks like it's carving it here. Let's go over here. Okay, well, we're close by anyways. Let's give this a shot. Real? Like a what? What? A what? What? 13. Let's do it. I should have let those guys just give her for a while, but... Wyvern's holding up, but... Oh, cool. Oh, I probably didn't hear that. I can. I didn't do this on a couple of these other guys. Yeah, let's change. Oh, Cole is definitely set up to be good. Let's get you... Reset my friend to... What is happening here? Solace. And then Cole, Sarah, controlled character. And go. Bye. And you know what? Let's just give her for this as well. And this guy's gonna want a piece of me. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Cole, did you survive? Looks like you survived. These guys, on the other hand, these guys will not survive. Come on, then. Oh, your bow and arrows? All right, here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. How about this right here? How you like that right there? You like that right there? I'm probably not going to reach them, but let me go do this thing. This guy should probably go. You aren't allowed in here, my friend. Please end these guys. Ooh, what's this thing? Oh, that's a wolf. That wolf looks like they're pooping on that guy. Everything else is dead. Okay then. Ooh. What's this thing here though? Oh, one of those dead bodies. Oh, one of those really interesting models, I suppose. Way to go, guys. Way to go. I'm just chilling this episode, just because I honestly just want to clean some things up. Oh, so after you kill the dragon, maybe wyverns start to show up? That's cool. Or is it after you kill the wyvern, then more wyverns show up? I don't know. But they won't be here before, I don't think. I would have noticed that. Did I come through this town? I don't think I did. Anyways, let's see if we missed something here. Hey buddy, how's it going? I'm gonna take some hits here, some big cards here. There we go. Whoa. Oh, hey guys. Guess what? You don't belong here. It's starting to hurt a little bit.
Sarah.
Oh.
My tongue wants to whistle on the start. Sarah. But it has to stay still, or the R is a D. Sarah. Seda. Seda. Stada. Dada. 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 If you try, you can say it without moving your mouth. See? Sarah. Say it enough and it stops being a word. Sarah, 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 Sarah.
It's
Sarah?
like its face doesn't know what it's saying. Ugh.
Sarah? Sarah, Sarah? I don't know what he was trying to say with that one. It sounded like it was probably meaningful. I don't know. Sarah? Sa? 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 Get him, Cole. I should probably try some stuff in here and there. I don't like your approach, my friend. I don't like your approach. You guys are keys in the ass. No thank you. That's right, though. Hold on. Bye. Now you have explodey bits all over our clothes. Congratulations. Sa. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, landmark. Got ya. Oh, hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This down here. Hidey hole. Little hidey hole. Oh, I nailed it. Nailed it. Oh, yep. But going. Law Speakers Assembly. Letke. We've got ourselves a few months' work repairing the dam. The mayor wants us to meet him at the Law Speakers Assembly to seal the bargain. He says it's where they shake on agreements, judge criminals, hold weddings, etc. Must have been impressive once, if that's where they do official business. Note left by a stonemason for his cousin Crestwood's Inn. Okay. I'll take you, please. Where necessary. Do you have spider what ichor, sir? Oh. That's nothing over there. Oh. Cool. You know what? I could have probably. Wait. Is it the? Was I that close? No way. What's this thing? No, this is new. What's in here? This is nothing. This is nothing. This is the other side of the ruin where I fought. I was that close. I will take these guys out. Thank you very much. Go get him, Cole. Thank you. Don't know what I need those skills for, about. Take them. Yeah, no, I was. Oh my god, it was. Oh, I just literally. It's. Oh god, it totally looked like it was right there. I hadn't seen it. All right, well, enough's enough. Let's heal this man. Cole. Did I see that correctly, Cole? Have I not leveled you, Cole? I have not. Okay, I was gonna go down this tree and throat cutter. A wounded enemy is the perfect target. Your attacks. I like this because they will he'll definitely be attacking things that are getting hurt. So that's great. Knockout bomb. I don't need it. I was never here. I like this one too. You have learned to use the distraction of an enemy's death to slip silently. I like the trigger there. So maybe I will go down this way. Hidden blades. 300. Okay, so they'll swear you leapt from the shadows like a thrown blade and hit your target with a flurry of strikes from every angle. But it's obvious that you were nowhere near them at the time. I will get this. Let's go with that one so I can get this one next. And are we done here? We are. And we're done. We're done on this map. Son of a bitch. Right? Where else could I have gone to the store? Right here? Oh, there's this locked door. Right, I can't get this anyways. But I do have a merchant here. Maybe I went to this merchant. Let's go check. And let me tell you, the load time. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. This load time is crazy fast on a solid state drive. It is making all the difference. Not this merchant. That's not what I wanted. This merchant is what I wanted. Travel. Travel. Yeah, we're talking. I mean, there you go. We're talking 5 seconds usually now. 5. I was going over a minute with some of these load times. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let's give a quick rest here. I don't think so. Buy. Yeah, no. I don't think I've ever sold anything here. Okay. It's either gone or who cares. So, map. Time to jump. Whoa, oh, we're done with some sky. We can go back to Skyhold because our tables were done. But
we'll get them back. We're backing the winner.
You always say we're backing the winner.
Who do you think makes it happen? We'll get them back.
Actually, while I'm here,
You've gathered quite a collection. Wonder how many are in the set.
oh, yeah, they're growing. Yay. Okay, so it takes real time. Interesting. It takes real time. I just walked over that guy's head.
Inquisitor.
Hi. Nothing? Okie doke. Let's eavesdrop
He
here.
likes them. Truly?
Very much, Lady Ambassador.
It's just butter and sugar. Ferelden taste is so simple.
Simple is good. Simple is good. Okie doke. First things first. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Commander, a lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies, because if they're not, we're in trouble. Captain Rillen. Enhanced Amulet of Magic. That's right, I got some gear I haven't put on. Oh, Cole's hat, for example. Continuing her predecessor's work, a formally submitted report, current progress and findings. Certain herbivores appear especially sensitive to disruptions caused by the rifts. Migration and mating habits have been impacted. Ramifications on predator behavior apparent, but warrant further study. Additional notes. In studying alterations in animal behavior, I have uncovered something Inquisition soldiers may find useful. Human behavior is similarly unpredictable. I will continue to pursue this line of research until otherwise notified. Signed, Helisma. Yes, thank you very much. We have a corrupting rune. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's get everyone back. Orlais? I do not have everyone back. Okay, no problem. Let's go through the list here. Trouble of Jenny's, because I need. Dang it. Did I say I was gonna? Did I want to choose Cullen? I never had Cullen anyways. We'll never understand how they function in the same name. Oh, no. Memo from Liliana. I'm gonna send. It was Liliana I needed because.
Inquisitor.
Oops. But it was Liliana I needed in any case. Yeah. Okay. So we'll end that one, and then we'll go to the archives. Oh, yeah, and I need to Cullen for this one. And this is the one to send agents in, so I'm going to go Cullen. We have the manpower to gladly send soldiers in. Just show some respect. Show some respect and see if we can align ourselves with some aspect of the chantry that aligns with at least Somley's view of how things should work, or at least he can have some sort of hand in angling that relationship in a way that seems to work better for the people. Do a run of other parts of the keep. Colin, are you reading upstairs perhaps? Yep, yeah you are. Take your book. Yep, and talk. Yeah, another scene. Oh,
Gloat all you
cool.
like. I have this one.
Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even...
Ooh, I want this set.
Inquisitor.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
Don't get smart. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
Yeah.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
No, he played fair.
All right, let's see what you've got.
I wonder how they judge this. Do they? Do they give you...
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition, or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
We've been through enough to drop the formalities and simply talk.
I suppose we have. I believe this one is yours.
Whoa.
Well played.
How do they determine that? I'm sure there's got to be a way that they determine that. Or no, you just always win if you don't cheat. That's just a... anyways. Cool. Updated codex on Cullen. Read. A letter. Dear Maya, or Mia. I'm still alive. Your loving brother Cullen. Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead. Again, if the Inquisition was not on everyone's lips, we would never have heard that their fine commander survived Haven. We've been hearing strange things about the Templars lately. I am not sorry you left them. I thought your resignation was implied when you joined the Inquisition, but you meant something more, didn't you? It's a fool's errand asking you to stay safe, but please try. Your loving sister. See how easy this is? Yeah.
Yes?
I wish I wasn't on the table right now. Okay.
Is there anything I should know?
Creating Inquisition footholds outside Skyhold has strengthened our reputation. People view us as a stabilizing force. We've received a number of recruits eager to pledge themselves to our cause.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
That's all for now.
I think I checked everyone. Okay, let's do our rounds. There's not gonna be anything in a rub. Oh my god. There's not gonna be anything in the rubble. No, yeah, there is. I didn't think I could climb this rubble. That's the thing. I thought it was gonna be locked. What's this one then? Is there anything in here?
It wasn't so bad today. The cook was in a jolly mood.
That's
She
the
didn't
kitchen.
shout at all,
How do I get in
even
there?
when I dropped the ladle.
Okay, hold on. There it is. Yeah, let's go in here. Kitchen. There's a book in here. There'll be a book in here. I'm on it. All right. There it is. And hold on, because there's a room back here. Through. Oh right, there's a. Oh my god, I didn't forget about this place, but I really. Yay! My library. This is my library. Yay! All right. No extra books pop up. No, we got some codexes to go through. Woo-wee. Got some updates and. Hold on. Don't go up yet. Because wasn't there like an area back here? Not there. Here? Yes, right here. Yay! It's every room. Just go in every room. How's this thing making out? What the hell? I've gotten more than what? 4, 5. What? I've gotten more than that. Come on, man. Wait. What? What? Do they keep popping up? Josephine, didn't I tell you don't put the books back? Okay, if that happens, that's good. That means it's just over time they will appear in the same spots. Yes, and please, oh, my room. My room. We summon the quarters. I think I've gone everywhere else. I can't think of anywhere else I have to go. No. Oh, yep, thank you. One in the hallway. Maybe there's one up in here. Yeah, but I still need quite a few of them. Wardrobe. Did I sleepwalk onto the veranda with a book? No? I swear to God, I don't even know what to say. Okay. How about now? What's in there? Let's see if I can see something that... No, I've done all of that. I think I've done... Oh shoot, where was I at? What's that right there? What's that? Ah! It's fine, guys. What are you talking about? Oh, you won't let me go down there? There's a creepy light in there, though. What the hell is that? Did I go up there already? Is there a way up there? Okay, so I thought that this would be yeah, it's not. I got it. Oh, I did go through transition. Okay, I did go through a transition screen. Well, I suppose now the rest are going to be accidental. Accidental stumbling upons. I can't look at the holy crap. That's a massive upgrade, man. Cunning goes up. Well, I mean, just in armor, but let's see. Doesn't even change the look of it. That's great. Okay, Cole's hat. It's got a name, so I feel like I can't sell it. I gotta store it instead. I don't know why, but I don't need to. Let's get rid of it. Okay, and then the other ones are level 13ers, so I can't do anything about that. Set this table up. Where is it? For real. Right here. Alright. Let's see if there's any... There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's your little reading corner. What? Oh, no, they do read. Thank you. That makes me feel good. That just means in a day, when I come back and play, I can just do normal laps, and I will find them. So I don't have to waste more time doing this. That's perfectly fine by me. So what am I doing right now then? Let's check codex. Let's do some character updates. It updated, but I have already read it, so we're good there. Sir Stroud. Born the younger son of a minor noble family in the fields of Ghislaine, Jean-Marc Strode had just finished training at the Académie des Chevaliers when he received word that his family had been killed ostensibly by bandits. In reality, they were victims of the Orlesian Great Game. Sir Strode's plan to find his family's murderers was cut short when the Grey Warden Chlorel recruited Strode on the advice of the Académie trainers who did not wish to see a promising young chevalier throw his life away in fruitless pursuit of vengeance. Unable to refuse such a request honorably, Sir Strode joined the Wardens and left his old life behind. Warden Strode has served the Grey Wardens with honor for decades. He is regarded as one of the finest swordsmen in the Order, combining his study at the Académie with years of fighting Darkspawn alongside dwarves in the deep roads. Warden Commander Clairol has tasked him with recruiting and training new wardens. Most young warriors owe their skill to Strode's mentorship. Strode prefers to travel in the free marches rather than Orlais, knowing his family history could cause him to become caught up in the game, leading to accusations of political interference among the wardens. He also has no strong opinions regarding mages or Templars, although he believes both groups wrong to turn their backs on the chantry, which Strode holds in some esteem. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, actually. I mean, I'm happy to hear that he holds the chantry to some esteem, but opinions regarding mages, although he believes both groups wrong. They were wrong, and they were both right for leaving. They were both wrong in letting things get as far as they got, as aggressive and adversarially as it got. They could have worked together to work things out. They could have come to terms together, the Templars and the mages, to then bring reform to the chantry. Any number of things could have happened over hundreds of years, but puppets, all of them, so it's fine. We have Warden Commander Clairol. Did I meet? Anyways, to Arl Tegan Guerin, I sought a chance to speak with you in person, my lord, in hopes of convincing you to allow us to send further aid to Ferelden to give the Grey Wardens in your homeland a chance to rebuild. I hope this letter succeeds where my requests for a meeting have not. I understand Ferelden's feelings regarding Grey Wardens. Sophia Dryden's actions were reprehensible. Interesting. Grey Wardens are forbidden from interfering in the affairs of nations, save when we must exert our authority to battle the Blight. Still, even you must acknowledge the vital necessity of my order after the Blight nearly ravaged your homeland. Without the Grey Wardens, Ferelden would be a wasteland populated only by Darkspawn. I understand as well your concern that I am a mage living outside the confines of the Circle. I have been informed that you saw magic ill used by apostates at Redcliffe. You have my sympathy in this, but not my apology. The Maker saw fit to give me the gift of magic, along with a temperament better suited to battle than quiet meditation. I left the Circle legally, and the Grey Wardens gave me a chance to use my abilities to defend our land. I am no apostate. My first interest, Arl Tegan, indeed my only interest, is to see this world protected from the Blight. I may be Warden Commander of Orlais, but I am not releasing that heart. I am a Grey Warden and nothing more, and I will defend this land from horrors you cannot even imagine. My oath comes before political ambition, before concerns about the rights of mages. It will one day come before my own survival. I like it. I hope to hear from you soon. Cool. Crafting materials. What could this possibly be? Deep mushroom. Deep mushroom refers to the entire group of fungi that grows underground in caves and many parts of the Dwarven Deep Roads. Collection can be a dangerous task, as the Deep Roads are often infested with Darkspawn. Because of this, Dwarven merchants often recruit castless hirelings for the job and pay them a meager percentage of what they earn selling the mushrooms to surfacers. The most common variety used in herbalist trade are the Blightcaps, Ghoul's mushroom, and Brimstone mushroom, almost all of which tend to carry the Darkspawn's corruption. While they cannot transmit the disease, this trait often makes them quite poisonous. Deep mushrooms should only be handled by experienced herbalists and should never be consumed without first being adequately cleaned and prepared. Careless consumption has been known to cause insanity, severe abdominal cramping, and even death. An excerpt from Deathroot. Deathroot has been used in magic and potion making for centuries. It's a fragile looking plant with a thin stalk and purple flower, which fruits once a year, developing bright red fleshy pods that cause disorientation and dizziness if ingested. There are two varieties. The more common Arcanist Deathroot was first found by Archon Hydranius when he discovered it growing on several dead slaves. The other, Lunatic's Deathroot, is most closely associated with the story of the Cortesian Melusine, who sought revenge on a powerful magister and his family. She harvested the plant, baked it into small pies for the magister's banquet, and presented them to the magister at a banquet. All the guests were seized by terrifying hallucinations after eating the pies and tore each other to pieces. Witherstock. Elodia. I said you could take a few components, for your personal use. I'm certain I didn't say you could empty our stores. Enchanter Inage looked like she was shitting hog nuts when she noticed. Do you know how long it took to collect that wither stock? I know what you're doing with it. No one needs that many warming droughts. I'm locking the chest. Find your own wither stock. Or perhaps either you or Farron could try to stick to your own quarters. A note written by Apprentice Verlin of the Fraudulent Circle. Maker Vera. This is Maker Vera. This is not what's going on. All the wither stock in the chest was dried anyway. And you know it's only efficacious, I guess that's how you pronounce it, as a preventative when the sap is fresh. I'm more interested in its effects on the mind when combined with certain other plants. And Ij knows all about it. Just ask her. She probably forgot that I'd already told her, old bat. And please, Farron and I are more than able to amuse ourselves without resorting to the tired old dip and stir. Maybe if you got out of your botanical section and looked at other books. Apprentice Lydia's reply. Okay, creatures. We have arcane horror. Upon ascending to the second floor of the tower, a gruesome sight greeted us, a ragged collection of bones wearing the robes of one of the senior enchanters. I had known her for years, watched her raise countless apprentices, and now she was a mere puppet for some demon. Archers. To fight an enemy with a bow or crossbow is simple, although not always easy. A guard with a crossbow must crank his weapon after each shot. If there's only one such enemy, seek cover and give him cause to waste his shot, and then close upon him, close upon him before he may fire again. If there are many close to their flank, so you face one guard directly, using him as a second shield, and no other guard has a clean shot at your unprotected back. Do not move to the middle of their ranks and rely upon them hesitating to risk hitting one another. A soldier with a short bow is a little more dangerous. Attack him as you would an enemy with a crossbow, but accept that he will likely fire again. Approach with your shield up, even if you must sacrifice speed. Few soldiers are true masters of the bow. Those who do not fumble their bow in fear will fire a shot quickly, so it is more likely to glance off your armor or shield than punch through. Few soldiers have the skill or strength to make good use of a longbow. Respect those who do. Against such an enemy, cover is the only defense. Move quickly across the field of vision, forcing him to compensate for your movement. Do not charge directly unless your allies can distract him. A fully drawn longbow can drive an arrow through a chevalier's plate at 100 yards. A fight between an archer and a chevalier is a test of cunning versus patience. We are too often patient, heavily armored as we are, and faced with lightly armored foes who would harass us. While archers frustrate me as they do most chevaliers, it is good that we fight them so we remember how to be cunning, how to break an opponent's patience. A fully mature adult female dragon is a high dragon, the great monster of legend, the rarest of all dragon kind. These dragons hollow massive lairs for themselves, for they need the space to house their harem of drakes as well as their eggs and dragonlings. High dragons are seldom seen. They spend most of their time sleeping and mating, living off prey their drakes bring back. But once every 100 years or so, the high dragon prepares for clutching by emerging from her lair and taking wing. She will fly far and wide, eating hundreds of animals, most often livestock, over the course of a few weeks, leaving smoldering devastation in her wake. She then returns to her lair to lay her eggs and will not again appear in the skies for another century. Ooh. Cool. Herlock Alpha. We brought it into Lord Varen's chambers, strong men on both sides holding the shackles. It had been stripped of weapons and beaten until we judged it barely capable of walking. I am told you were a lone survivor of Darkspawn from the mines, Lord Varen said to it, a Herlock as I understand it. I am told that you spoke to my men when we captured you. The thing spoke, told them they would die. Its voice was guttural and savage, like a beast trained to mimic the language of men. But we made out its words clearly enough. Yes, said Lord Varen, you are smarter than your fellow beasts. Yes, said the beast. I like how that was written. I would know more of this, said Lord Varen, that we might understand your people and negotiate. You will. said the beast. Your men beat me until their knuckles bled. My blood mixed with theirs. Soon they will hear the song. Soon their blood will burn, and I will lead them. The men all looked to their hands, for the blood sickness of the Darkspawn was known to us. When they did, the beast wrenched the shackles from their grips. Then it was upon Lord Varen, holding him by the throat. There is no talk, it said, no negotiation. You will die, your world will die. Now you understand. It snapped Lord Varen's neck and killed 4 men before we finally killed it. An excerpt from the Blighted Codex, a classified collection of studies on the Darkspawn held safely in the Imperial Library of Minrathos, available only to members of the Magisterium. Whew. Poison Spider. The dawning of our understanding was violent and terrifying, made all the more so because of the mistaken awe and glory it replaced. We had walked into the cavern on the word of the shaman, and we were not disappointed. Row upon row, an army of dusty figures, men and women, pack animals, and what appeared to be staged tableaus of scavengers, as though silent commentary. We imagined it the toy battalion of a mad king, funded by mountains of gold, or the subjects of some cruel empress sealed away with her upon her death. It was to all of us a wondrous sight, and yet another example of how we mortals are pretenders to creation and immortality. And then we ask ourselves, why are they all looking upward? And the answer was upon us, a sound from above, and then lags, fangs, and poison. I do not know the number, less than my nightmares bear, but still too many. Only quick fires from our circle apprentice allowed us to retreat, but not all. Several of our number were paralyzed in the instant, as must have been the case for so many before. When I close my eyes, I see them, new recruits to that silent army frozen in praise of a moving ceiling, waiting to be hollowed. We need not demons, our dangerous world, a collection of natural horrors and wonders, edited by Philium, a bard. We have the Wyvern. Nice. The Wyvern, like its relative, the dragon, has nearly been hunted to extinction. Wealthy Orlesians are particularly fond of the Wyvern case, although their servants and dogs take the risk while the noblemen merely accept the praise. It is the venom that makes the creature so valuable. It is used in poison making, alchemy, and the production of a rare and potent liquor called aqua lucidius. The minuscule quantity of the venom remaining in the aqua after distillation leads to a unique hallucinatory effect. Testimonies from a few of those fortunate enough to sample the costly concoction, I feel confused but happy. It was as though my soul took wing and floated about my head. I had a vision of my great-grandmother and found it oddly arousing. Oh, I can see through time. You don't want to be saying that out loud. You do not want to be saying that out loud. Oh, this thing. Giant. 938 Dragon, 4th Harvest Mirror. Continuing musings on giants. I assume they encroach due to disruption of their environs, perhaps clawing Darkspawn rerouted underground waters, altering the landscape of their prey. Food is seemingly their only motivator, and I often observe them eating meat, grains, leaves, nearly anything digestible, with no care or joy for taste or texture. So complete is their scavenging that troll might be a more academically accurate term, but I cannot blame farming folk for imposing an obvious descriptive. Yet, are these giants merely beasts of destructive instinct? I followed one specimen from the north where they are somewhat more common to winter breeding grounds, warmth of seasons, corruption of silent plains. It followed waterways preferred to float its bulk, but never did I see any sense in its eye, and never did it appear to plan beyond its immediate surroundings. But I remain intrigued, for they have hands, and that means the potential to raise them in praise. Throughout creation, upright beings with hands have been a sign of a greater purpose. What lesson, Maker, in these strange children? I will approach tomorrow in your name. Oh no. Excerpt noted below in a different hand. Last entry in the letters of Brother Estamar, his only recovered possession, likely because they were already flat. This archivist's recommendation: remind the neophytes that the tale of Sister Dariel in the wolf's den is metaphor. Oh damn. Does it only have one eye? Oh. I believe it does. It's like a mix of troll, giant, and cyclops. Well, they're all kind of, but I mean, I think they tried. Yeah, I want to see one up close. No, that head looked freaky. That head looked freaky as shit. It was great. Talvishoth. Our wagon was traveling from the port village to one of the larger cities when they fell upon us. They shrieked like beasts. Their facial markings were savage and nonsensical. Their brutal weapons chipped and uncared for, and they stank of unwashed sweat as they charged. The Talvishoth snarled as they fought. One of the workers was bitten. The guards cut them down with blades until they fled, then finished the rest with arrows. We followed their trail into the forest and found their camp. There were women hunched and cowering as no woman should be, filthy children, thin and underfed, and corpses. I will always remember the corpses. There were more Talvishoth as well, and the guards cut them down. As they disarmed the last Talvishoth, one guard asked him why they lived like this, why he acted in this manner. The Talvishoth looked him in the eye and said, "I deny the Coon." Then he threw himself upon the guard's blade. I have questioned the Coon. I believe many of us have, although we do not admit it to each other. But when I saw that rage in the Talvishoth's warrior's eyes, when I saw the horrible savagery that the Coon alone holds in check, I knew where I belonged. I am not a perfect Qunari, but I know my place and my purpose. I am content. Excerpt from an interview with a Qunari worker in Kirkwall. Vashoth, the Grey Ones. Why do you keep asking me about the Coon? I'm not Qunari. I met a human once who made shoes. Why don't you tell me about shoemaking? You've met more Qunari than I have. I've lived my whole life here in Navarra. No, I'm not Talvishoth. Talvishoth are rebels. You can't rebel against something you've never seen. I'm Vashoth. No, I don't use the same word. It's Vashoth, not Talvishoth. Nobody told me humans couldn't hear speech. No. I hate humans. I used portion of a transcript from an interview with Sal, a Qunari goat herder found in the notes of Brother Genevieve. Okay, magic. What do we have here? We have Spirit of Wisdom. When the summoning ritual was complete, the spirit appeared. Both spirits and demons have no gender as we understand it. But this one, much like the rare and dangerous desire demon represented as female, although its form was not threatening, the spirit carried itself with a confidence and awareness, I suppose, that I have seen only in the most powerful demons. The spirit of wisdom was polite and courteous. It answered our questions about the Fade, even acknowledging the difficulty when we could not understand what it meant. There was none of the bargaining one normally associates with a summoned creature, save that the spirit sometimes asked us questions as well. Harris shared a mathematical formula he had recently proven, while Etrine explained her study on magical themes in the Chant of Light. And young Riz, interesting. This okay. And young Riz talked a little about his mother. When we were finished, the spirit thanked us for the conversation and then vanished, although none of us had dismissed it. We soon discovered that the summoning ritual we had devised was critically flawed. The spirit had been under no compulsion to come or remain. All the time it had talked with us. It had stayed on its own volition. Harris was greatly concerned that such a powerful spirit remained free, and has updated the ritual to correct for the weakness in the binding enchantment. I understand his caution, but I also confess that I quite enjoyed the conversation. I am not certain the spirit would have talked so freely had it been shackled at the time. An excerpt from Spirits of the Spire by Senior Enchanter Francois. Care Oswin. I worry about Lauren daily. Ever since the death of his wife and son in Highever, at the onset of the blight, he retreats further and further into reclusion. Almost no one is permitted to come to Care Oswin. The last time I managed to see him, it was only because I bullied my way into the castle and insisted his strange new guards take me to him. And I say strange new guards for a reason. Almost all of Oswin retainers have been sent away. These men didn't wear Ban Loren's colors, and they struck me more as prison wardens than as protectors. Loren himself was pale and almost delirious. I begged him to see a physic, and he promised he would, but I doubt he ever did. The guards ushered me out in a hurry, and the last time I returned, I was not even allowed past the gate. It's been months since anyone saw Lauren at all. I fear the worst has happened, yet I can prove nothing. All I can do is pray the rest of the Banorn take notice and act before a good man is lost. From a letter by Ban Afstana, Aramon, 940. Crestwood. I'm reading this one late. Holy crap. Crestwood is a small village of no real consequence to the lords and ladies who ride through on their way to Valrayo or Denerim. The people are glad for visitors, however. Residents tend livestock and grow what crops they can, but their chief income comes from trade. I was dining alone at the local inn, which is quaintly perched on top of a dam. When I overheard the barman mention tunnels beneath the village, I was surprised to learn that a vast cave system riddles the land surrounding Crestwood. The locals told me tales of strange noises and eerie lights, of entire expeditions swallowed by underground fissures, of screams in the dark that come from nowhere and return just as swiftly to nothing. I scoffed and went for a stroll around the area, and the night was clear, and I was wending down a pleasant glade in the hills when I heard a rasping hiss. Dropping my walking staff, I spied an overgrown opening to a small cavern. Were those footsteps padding away into the dark I heard then, or a startled animal? That night I let the candle in my room burn brighter than usual. From the Diary of a Travel from Valcheven, dated 3 months before the start of the 5th Blight. Three Trout Pond hides a sinkhole hundreds of yards deep. Darkspawn emerged from this and other caves to attack Crestwood during the Blight. The flood that destroyed old Crestwood drowned the blighted ones, and the excess water created the pond we see today. Had the dam not been damaged, we would never have survived the Darkspawn. Was the Maker's hand in this? I cannot believe he would be so purposefully cruel to his children, flawed though we are. I think I read this when I picked it up, but Sister Vaughn of Crestwood. Yeah. Alright. Oh, look at this one. This one has, this one looks different. The Black Emporium. Oh, that's the Black Emporium. Let's see that. It's got, like, a picture of him. That's weird why they would put that in just the middle like that. Like, put it at the end then. Because then you just go back to this normal stuff. That's weird. It's weird. Alright, and with that, I think I'm going to wrap this one up so that next episode can be clean. Why am I... So I just read the codexes, and the codex is updated? And Liliana is done her quest. So let's get Liliana kicked off to another quest before I sign off. That way, that is also done. A trouble of red jennies. I believe we are now in the favor of a red jenny in the city of Tentervale, as near as it is possible to tell. Red jenny and the Tentervale charade. Except report. What are we looking at now? The Devinter resistance. I can throw her at something. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, she's needed for this one. Cool. So this is the magic used in Redcliffe. It's the one with Alexius working on something. I don't have to pay for this, though. It's just Alexius has been given all the books and equipment he requires. Let us see if he will prove useful. So he's like looking into something.
Inquisitor.
And only her can... That was weird. Why only her? Doesn't make any... There's no conceptual reason why. Oh, because, well, she killed the sons. Maybe she oversees. Maybe. I can see the story point of that. Okay, just double checking to make sure the other two weren't part of this. Yeah, weren't open to us. And with that, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to jump into... Oh, she approved. And then we're going to jump off into Sword Coast. I'm going to finish that map next, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to catch you there. Don't forget to explore and get inspired, buddy. Peace.